Hey YouTube, A Maker's Journey. This is what we're making today. Sorry about the background noise, it is a factory. We're making these things called candy canes, and they go to one of our displays, and it's actually a handle you can pull from side to side. So I'm mostly doing this video to show the guys after me how to set these up and run them. So anyway, I'm going to show you what's happening, and we'll go from there. I have several marks on this machine. I have a yellow line on top of here and a yellow line on here which I face toward me. There's also a small yellow line on the machine. Generally they don't rub off that easy. And so I go ahead and I put in my tube. I want to make sure my seam is about 7 o'clock. I just bring it right on up. I imagine there's a dial over here, so 7 o'clock is about this angle. Doesn't have to be perfect, but close. Put my top die on. I screw down my dies. When I touch bottom, I find that these parts will leave a mark if you leave it like this, but if I crack it just a little bit, they do just fine. I pinch right here so my tube don't slide away. I put my clamping die down. I double check my reference line here. And then I put my clamp on down here. At this point, you're all ready to go. I apply a little bit of pressure to the pedal, not a lot, because I don't want it to go, flinging. I don't put a lot of pressure on because I don't want the part shooting, the bend. It's inconsistent that way. This way, I noticed every part has been consistent. I apply just a little bit of pressure for consistency. Release the same way. You don't want to release fast. Unclamp your clamp. Unscrew your dies. That's how you have to get this particular die setup out. Pop it up. Put it to the side. And if you notice, my marks are in the same spot coming back. So I take it on off, do a little inspection. You don't want to see any blemishes over here or over here. If you do, you're going to have to figure out what's going on, check out your supervisor or something like that, and figure out what might be the problem. Also, always make sure you check your part. I know I need about 1 inch right here. This square is 1 inch, so I just kind of check it there. Fits in there perfectly. And now I'm going to run down where I have a mark to check the 48-inch height. I bring this down. I put the edge of the tube toward the wall, touch that little block down there and take a look. Our tolerance here is our tolerance here is about a 1/16 of an inch plus or minus. I'm a little heavy. Sometimes you hit it spot on depending on the cut and what the machine is doing, but I'm going to go ahead and trim that a little bit. If I notice the tubes are consistently a little bit longer or shorter, I'll make my adjustment on my little mark on the dies. And if you do need to trim a little bit, I'm going to show you how I do it. This tube could probably pass. That's probably about 1/8 of an inch. Again, I don't always cut every tube. Sometimes you got to, just based on the cut or the bend. That's it. Later.